Hi guys! So for this second portfolio, I decided to do teratogens. Teratogens are any substance or agent that can cause a birth defect. Now, there's a couple things to keep in mind when talking about teratogens. The first one is the dose. So the greater the level of the dose of the teratogen, the more likely it is to cause a birth defect. The next one is genetics. So both the mother and the offspring's genetics can influence the effects of the teratogen. And then the last one is the time of exposure. So during prenatal development, the brain and the body structures develop at different time periods, which are called critical periods. So whatever is developing during that time that the teratogen was being exposed, that part of the body can be affected. Now, there are a lot of different teratogens. A few examples are smoking, blood type, maternal age, drinking alcohol, of course, caffeine. So there's just a lot of different types. A few examples of these teratogens. Words are hard. Smoking can lead to placenta previa, which limits the oxygen to the placenta, which is the disc-like structure that holds the fetus. Now, when this happens, the fetus covers the mother's cervix, which is the outlet for the uterus. This can lead to a lot of bleeding during the pregnancy and during the birthing process. One other thing that smoking can lead to is placenta abruption, which is when the placenta separates from the uterine wall. According to the American Pregnancy Society, because I did a little extra research, 15% of placenta abruption lead to the death of the fetus. And then for those that survive, 40 to 50% of those survivors have long-term health complications. One other example is drinking alcohol. That can lead to fetal alcohol syndrome. People with fetal alcohol syndrome can have a lower IQ. I don't know what I almost said. They can have a learning disability. They can have attention problems. They can have memory problems. People with fetal alcohol syndrome also have distinctive facial features, such as a flat nose, kind of protruding eyes, just, stuff you don't want to deal with. Substances like lead can lead to premature birth, low birth weight, severe intellectual impairments. There are a few others like radiation. I don't know if I said it before, but caffeine. So a pregnant mother should not drink more than 200 milligrams of caffeine a day. Incompatible blood types. So I actually have a friend who has this, where she is Rh negative, and her body actually attacks the fetus because they have incompatible blood types, and so she's had a bunch of miscarriages, and it's really sad. But yeah, so there's alcohol, there's smoking, there's maternal age, there's maternal diseases, diet and nutrition, radiation, like I said before. So there's a lot of things to consider when you are pregnant. Sorry, I almost fell over. And there's a lot of teratogens. So anyways, I'm just rambling now. That is teratogens. Thanks for watching. Bye.